Abundance and gratitude from your beautiful spirit warrior, your spiritual investigator. What's up to my A1s, A1s? Please like, share, subscribe, support the page. So check this out. I made a post about a vision that I had yesterday during my nap. Yes, I take naps. I am a big baby, okay? I take naps, particularly because of this full moon in Leo energy. The full moon is actually today. So, in my vision, I basically was in a fiery inferno. Like everything was fiery. It was flames everywhere. And it's like I was walking away. I was walking away from something. And as I'm walking away from something, basically it's like this energy was trying to like pull me, like trying to hold me there with them, like literally trying to like grab onto me and literally just like hold onto me like for dear life, re- refuting to let me go in this vision. And it's like as I was still walking away, it's like this energy was holding on to me, like literally trying to hold on to me for dear life. And at that time in my vision, I basically just started like running for it, but not running as in scared, but running as in like, get the F off of me. It's a no for me. Okay. You reap what you sow, and this is where you're going to be forever, always. There's no reincarnation for you. There is no abundance for you. There's no happy life for you. There's no reconciliation for you. It's nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing type of situation. And as I started to like, pull away harder, it's like they was trying to hold, it's like this person was trying to hold on to me. It's like their energy was trying to hold on to me so tightly, even more as I was pulling away, to the point to where so I had to snatch away from this energy. And I just started like running. And as I was running, it's like the energy was trying to chase after me, but this energy was stuck in that fiery inferno. This individual's energy was trying to basically either drag me or keep me there in that fiery inferno of karma in which they are enduring right now, or they wanted me to make a decision in that vision to stay in that fiery inferno with them, meaning sell my soul out. That is not happening. I don't know who this might resonate with, but this right here is on some serious ish, because we have that full moon energy coming in, which means that a lot of karmics, male or female, groups or not groups, cults or not cults, whatever is going on right now, it's like survival of the karmic fittest at this point. They're literally desperate for our energy. They are so starved out that they cannot even allow themselves not to manifest you, not to do wicked, strange crap, to be in your visions, to be in your dreams, to be in your energy. They're putting out, and I mean, they're pulling out all the fucking stops, okay? No holds barred in karmic energies at this point, because they are literally so desperate for you to save them, divine feminine. They're so desperate for us to save them that they will literally manipulate energy to get into our dream state, to try to pull us or keep us in the fiery inferno in which they have created for themselves. Like Grandma and Nana used to say, you made your bed, now you got to lay in it. Just because you laying in your dirty bed, that fiery inferno, it has nothing to do with the divine feminine. Has nothing to do with us. And I'm going to tell you, the fact that this individual doesn't want to let you go, it's so much judgment that has been called, that this karmic masculine, these cults, these energies, whatever you are resonating with, just understand me. It's big hell to pay on their part. They will not make it through. This is something that shows that when they pass away, when they are passing or when they pass away, they're going to see that same fiery inferno. They've probably been having dreams and visions and nightmares from this fiery inferno in which they have sold their souls for materialistic, for putting out contracts on us, for disrespecting us, talking about us, getting groups of people to go against us, gang stalking us, plotting on unaliving us, taking our children, false reports, and building fake cases against us with these karmic feminines and karmic masculines that have a problem with rejection, a problem with someone choosing themselves, a problem with you wanting more out of life, divine feminine. All of these things in which we have chosen over these low vibrational energies, they're very, very upset. But the obsession is past obsession. It's at desperation right now. Pure desperation. And when I say desperation, I mean so desperate to the fact that they are so desperate for our energy that they literally are trying to get our attention in our dream state. So whatever we are having a vision of, whatever we are dreaming of in the dream state, because we are going to multiple dimensions, we are having these visions and stuff. This is not just a dream. These are visions that we're having from different forms of reality. Okay? And in those different forms of reality, the scenery could look good or look bad. Okay? But I've noticed since I've been having really strong visions before and during this full moon in Leo energy, I've noticed that in my being, for a while now before this, I have no fear of anything. I just enter and understand that is interdimensions and multi-dimensions and higher forms of consciousness. And horn just went off outside. And different forms of reality in which we have visions or we just get downloads from our higher self, which is our Christ consciousness, right? And in the Christ consciousness, we understand that that is our higher self. That higher self is guiding us, is protecting us. It is giving us the information in which we need without even having to communicate or conversate or resort to giving in, which we have already decided not to give in to these karmic energies, male or freaking female, cult or no cult, groups or no groups, right? So understand that this vision that I had is a vision for a lot of karmics. A lot of karmics are going to that fiery inferno. This is where they're going to forever, everlasting burn in the deceit, in the lies, in the plots, in the gang stalking, in the invasion of privacy, in the false reports on you, the false cases that they brought to judges, all of these things that they have done to take you down or to interrupt your path only because they cannot take rejection because you were never meant to be with them, divine feminine. And I'm saying that because I understand, because these are not just visions for you guys, this is visions for me also, right? Which means that we've been put in situations in which we have been completely a target from the very beginning, from the very get-go. And in this vision, it's more of a dark masculine that is really desperate for our energy, refuses to let go. And the thing about that is that I had just watched someone on a reading. I just watched a reading. And I'm going to just say that After I watched that reading and I was getting tired, something just said, just take a nap. The answers was like, look, we about to lay you down because we about to give you something. We about to confirm something for you. So regardless of what we've been through, divine feminines, regardless of the energies that we have crossed paths with, regardless of what they tried to do, yes, tried to do, okay? Because we have a divine path and we will not be moved off these paths in which we have chosen ourselves, our children, our success, and our people, our ancestors that are counting on us to continue in this journey in which we have chosen, because we signed a spiritual contract before we got here. But just understand and understand that the fiery inferno is embodying these individuals. It's entrapped in their minds. They cannot sleep, nor will they ever be able to rest when they do go to sleep. Because a lot of these individuals that have done so much stuff, and I mean cruel intentions, cruel things, heartless things, all for money. 111, as I'm looking at this. 111, as I say this. All of the things that they've done to us, all the plots and all the money and the payouts and the bribes and all these different things in which they had played a big part in. The life insurance policies. 1111111 as I say this on the fucking TV. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Especially the life insurance policies. 11 ones on the 11 on the goddamn TV as I say this. Especially with the life insurance policies, the false CPS reports, the false police reports, the hacking of your phones and invasion of your privacy, interrupting your love life. But what they fail to realize is that what they were interrupting in your love life, none of those people were actually for you. And a lot of those people were actually paid and bribed and manipulated because some people don't have a strong mind or a sense of common sense, right? Common sense is not so common, so I've said so many times. Common sense is not so common when you know that there's a karmic individual in your energy and they want to shine off of your shine. The misery is going to be so sublime for them, and it's going to take them completely out of this form of reality. This is it for them. There's no going back. There is no reincarnation for them in another reality, for them to continue on the dark craft that they've been doing for quite some time. And this even goes for family members too that played a big part in these situations. Fake friends and stuff like that. Oh yeah, everybody's getting their, look, you know what ancestors say? The big payback. The big payback, okay? That's the song that just came into mind. The big payback. And then this full moon in Leo energy is the big payback. And the demise is infinite for these individuals. The diabolical stuff that they've done, if they've tried to make our reality, has now became and has become their diabolical reality. It's going to get way worse than homelessness. It's way worse than losing a job or going broke. These people are going to be on the run, and they are not going to be able to run from the death that is breathing down their necks, knocking at their doors, and the accidents that are about to start occurring in their lives because they wanted you to have a natural disaster. And now these natural disasters have been and are going to continue to kick in. Their bloodlines will be no more. Their bloodlines are now cursed always and forever. And the individuals that they lowered in, that wanted them to feel like they feel about you, with the deceit and the false information in which they given to these individuals, I don't even feel sorry for the feeble-minded weak-minded individuals that actually fed into the lies, the deceit, and the plots, because they all got a form of payout too. And it doesn't even have to be in money. It could be in energy. It could be a favor. It could be the fact that they did something for that individual, and now that dark individual comes back and say, hey, can you do me a favor? Hey, can you do something for me? Type of stuff. So they are basically guilty and judged by association. Judgment has already been called from the divine feminines. We've already called judgment on these situations, right? But the judgment in which they're going to embody and to endure, man, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But the thing about that is that they made you an enemy because they could not take the rejection of you choosing yourself and your children and your path. They could not take the rejection of you being who you are. The level of jealousy, the level of envy. Let me just say this. The level of jealousy and envy that individuals have and have had for us for quite some time, divine feminines, is sickening. It's way past disgusting. It's revolting. It's revolting to the point to where as though these individuals make you sick to your stomach. Just for them even trying to manipulate the situation. And the thing about that is that what hurts them the most is that they have no face, no energy, no type of, you don't allow these people to live in your mind rent free, and that's what hurt them the most. Confirmation bird. And because they are not in our reality and we don't think about them, we don't look for them on social media. A lot of us, to be honest, have logged out of our social medias. Our main social medias that we go on, we have logged out of those. And we've done that on purpose. You know, I've even logged out of my social medias on purpose. I will only just be posting on my YouTube page. This is where I'm going to be. On purpose. Because the false fake pages, the false profiles, trying to get into my energy type of stuff is completely disgusting. The using of third parties, friends and family members, grandmas and mamas and sisters and uncles and cousins, trying to get the attention of the divine feminines is disgusting. It's revolting. And deep down inside, a lot of them have no shame, but they feel the shame because the shame is worn out on their sleeves. People are seeing these individuals for who they are. And because we are divine and we are in our higher consciousness, we are not allowing and have never allowed individuals to manipulate us. See, we played the fool because they thought they were fooling us, but we were never the fool. And then a lot of times these individuals swear up and down that just because they thought that they could persuade you into anything. Somebody don't want me to say this. They thought that they had some form of control over you, but we think outside of the box. We think in a higher level and higher forms of consciousness. We don't scratch the surface. We're too deep to scratch the surface on a lot of situations, and basically on all situations, if you want to make that really honest and true. We do not scratch the surface on anything. And we enter and understand that if you can't even control your sexual urges, if you can't even keep what you got in your pants, if you can't stop trying to come at other people that actually are good people, and you can't stop plotting, you can't stop making fake pages, you can't stop doing a smear campaign, you can't stop. It's just something that you do every day. And to be honest, when these people are thinking of us, divine feminines, they are so eye-focused on us that when we're logging out of our social media pages and we are not making posts for long periods of time, this is literally driving these motherfuckers crazy. It's driving them crazy. It's driving them crazy to the point that where as though they are so desperate for our energy, and they know it's been a no. And let me just say this. In a lot of cases, in some cases, it's people that we don't even know. And the only reason why they know about us is because the karmic is speaking about us. And it's even individuals, confirmation. And it's even individuals we never had relationships with. We've only just crossed paths and associated ourselves with these individuals, had conversations or whatever have you. We've never had real relationships with a lot of these people because they were actually for the streets. They wasn't for us. They were too busy out here playing the field. And now that we put their ass and forever have put their ass, when we made our decision forever in the spiritual dugout, this is where their fucking ass is going to stay. In the spiritual dugout. Don't come playing. Don't come playing, because my ancestors, our ancestors, our lineage and source is not playing about us. Source is not playing. Source didn't come to play. Our ancestors didn't come to play, because our ancestors were not able to make it through all the stuff that we have actually been through. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff is with me. You understand what I'm saying, Divine Feminines? We walked through that darkness and that evil. We walked right past these mofos. We've seen them face to face. The visions in which we had of these individuals, that our ancestors and source has shown us their faces. And I'm going to tell you, in situations like this, when I started when my visions started to really kick in, was a while back. And I was shown every last one of my enemies. The ones with the short locks and the gorgeous smile, New Balance. You see what I'm saying? Long locks, dark skin, blue sweatshirt. You feel what I'm saying? Down to every inkling. I'm talking about to their ears, their smiles, everything. Like, I literally had a vision of a group of niggas. Okay? I had a vision of a group of ninjas. Okay? And I could see every last one of them. It was about 6 or 7 of them. It's about 6 or 7 of these dark masculines. And when I had that vision, I was going through something with a karmic masculine that wanted me to be in a poly situation, knowing that he was married by common law or married in contract with a karmic female. He tried his best to manipulate me. It never worked. You understand what I'm saying? Like Mr. T said, I pity the fool. But what I say is, I don't pity the fool because they think I'm a fool. I'm going to play the fool because you think I'm a fool. And from then forward, let me tell you something, the spiritual warfare kicked in. And baby, when I say it kicked in, it kicked in. And ever since I had crossed paths with this dark bastard, him and all of the females and all of the guys that were plotting and everybody they added on, and include some family members too, had a plot out. You see what I'm saying? They all work together. So when you feel that energy in your gut, because we have 2 brains. As above and so below, we have 2 brains. Your gut is also your second brain. When you feel that at the pit of your stomach, when you know what you know, and you can feel it, it is undeniably accurate. And what you felt, what you seen, what you saw, what you heard was very, very true. Abundance and gratitude to all of my divine feminines out there. Keep walking the path. Keep staying true to self. Keep being an amazing mother. Keep building your generational wealth. Keep building on self. Because nobody can take that from us. Nobody. No matter the smear campaigns. Oh, God dang, I said spear campaigns. Oh, my God, spears. So these niggas was throwing big arrows. I'm talking about big target practice on us. Big target practice. We were not just a target for one. We was a target for many. And that's what we understood. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, keep doing what you're doing. Abundance and gratitude.